Every new patient coming into your clinic must fill out the long patient registration forms on their first visit. Your office prefers that patients fill out all the necessary forms before the appointment so you can verify insurance and prepare for the visit. You're probably emailing the PDF forms to your patients, but there's a better way. Hi, I'm Shruti. In this video, I'll talk about online patient intake forms that your patients can fill on their mobile phones and your office can track in real time. Watch till the end as I'll talk about how you can get a 30-day free trial of this tool for your medical or dental practice. Over the years, healthcare practices have leveraged technology and automation to add to the patient experience wherever possible. However, in the wake of the pandemic, the use of digital technology really took off, both in terms of the number of technology solutions available in the market and the adoption by healthcare practices and patients. The need for social distancing and contactless transactions fueled its growth, thereby changing how healthcare is given and received today. One such area is patient intake. Many practices, if not all, have gone digital and changed their process for patient intake. The traditional pen and paper forms have been replaced by digital or online patient intake forms. There are two reasons why online patient intake forms are the new norm. Number one, online patient intake forms have reduced the time patients wait in your clinic. And two, your office gets access to all the information well before the appointment so you can verify insurance and prepare for the visit. What is an online patient intake form? Online patient forms are the digital versions of your patient intake forms. Patients can fill these out from the comfort of their homes using their smartphones, tablet, desktop, or any other device before their appointment with you. What do online patient forms include? The most common patient intake forms are the new patient registration forms, which typically include patient contact information, insurance detail, medical history, HIPAA, and so on. Your practice may have other forms that you may want to add. For example, all practices have added the Corona survey form last year since the pandemic. There are times when you want to update patient information, for example, when there is a change in insurance details or medical conditions of a returning patient. And you probably have a form just for that. Online patient forms will let you create a digital version of all the forms that you use in your practice. You can pick one from the templates or design your own and customize it to your practice. For example, you can choose the questions and the sections on each form and brand them with the colors and logo of your practice. Let's take a look at the backend or the practice dashboard from where your staff can manage all these forms. Online patient forms can be sent automatically as well as manually. A link to the online patient forms is automatically sent to new patients by email and SMS right after they book an appointment with you from your website using our online book appointments. Click the link in the description box below for more information on online book appointments. Alternatively, your office can send a link of the online patient forms to one or multiple contacts. Simply select the forms in the order you prefer and send it by either email or SMS or both. You can draft a default message and even customize it for patients. So for example, if it's a new patient, you can send the whole packet of forms for new patient registrations. And if it's a returning patient with some update in, say, insurance details, you can send just the insurance form. Or if an existing patient has a new medical condition and it needs to be updated in your system, you can send just the medical history form. Once the form is sent, patients will get a text or email with a link. They click on the link and will see a list of forms they need to complete. Patients can fill out the forms in any sequence. They will see the progress of what's completed and what's not. They need not fill everything out in one sitting. All the information will be saved so that they can come back to the same link and continue from where they left off. Your office can track all this in real time, so you can know whether a patient has started filling the form, submitted it or not. Every form is linked to a patient contact, so you can easily get all the information for a particular patient in just a click. Once the patient submits the form, separate PDFs of the forms are generated. and emailed to you as well as the patient. Your office can also download and print the forms to save a copy in your patient files if needed. A dentist in North Plainfield, New Jersey has found online patient forms to be very effective, and these are the forms of another dentist in Salem, Massachusetts. As you can see, the forms are customized for each of these dentists. You can do the same for your practice. Online patient forms have streamlined their front desk operations, and patients comfortably fill the forms at home before their appointment with the dentist. That brings us to the 4 key benefits of online patient intake forms. Traditionally, clinics were responsible for the accuracy of patient data, since the forms would be transcribed onto patient charts. With digital forms, patients themselves type in all the information, so the burden of accuracy is moved off the shoulders of your staff. Also, patients are asked to verify their information at every step before submitting the form. When your patient fills a pen and paper form, you get to study the case history of the patient just for a few minutes before the appointment, whereas digital patient intake forms can be submitted online well before, even days before the appointment. So you get to verify their insurance and study the patient chart comfortably before the patient arrives. Since these forms are paperless, your staff saves time and effort otherwise gone in transcribing patient information to make patient charts. Saving patient data digitally also helps to access, update, and manage the data better. And last but not the least, patient experience. Patients can fill out these forms using their mobile phones or desktop or any other device. The contact details of the patients are pre-filled, so they just need to verify the information. And patients can come back to where they left off while filling the form. All this makes form filling pretty seamless. Patient forms have gone digital, but this is just one of the trends. Check out this video to learn about the other trends changing healthcare practices for improving the patient experience. I'll also leave a link in the description below. Do you have any questions related to this tool? Write to us in the comments below or email us at help@mktg.doctor. And now it's time to talk about the free trial. If you like this tool and want to try it out, we're giving a 30-day free trial of online patient intake forms. In your free trial, you can try out all the features of this tool. So you can create new forms or use one from our templates, customize the forms to your practice, and send them to any number of patients. Simply email us to start using online patient forms for free. If you found value in this video, hit the like button and subscribe to My Practice 101. Check out other videos on practice management, marketing strategy, and software. Thanks for watching and see you next week.